Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I want to do something slightly different. Now, generally I do a lot of top 500 rupees 500, but I wanted that series to have like a luxury sister to it. And that's why in today's video, I am going to be discussing with you guys 5 luxury products that are absolutely worth your money. Now, before we begin this video, there are a couple of things I would like to clarify so we're all on the same page, alright? Starting off with the fact that I'm not even going to try and deny that I was born privileged. Yes, I was born privileged, but I did work my way up to luxury. I saved up for all of these products. These weren't things that were handed down to me or something that my father bought for me. Although, even if he did, it's not something I should be ashamed of. I see people use the term Papa ki pari as an insult, and I feel like we should be more appreciative towards our parents working hard to give us the lifestyle that they think we deserve. So even if I am a Papa ki pari, I'm a proud Papa ki pari. Alright? Secondly, do I think these are absolute necessities in your life? No. The only necessities in your life are roti, kapda, or makan. But then again, at the end of the day, you decide what kind of roti, what kind of kapra, what kind of makan you want. And if you are looking into getting into luxury, these products would help you navigate an easier way. Because I have worked my way up to buying luxury, there are a couple of mistakes I made on the way, and that's why I wanted to share this journey with you all. These are not all of the products I feel like are an absolute worth your penny, but these are a starter point. I feel like these are a great entrant point to luxury. So yes, without any further ado, if you want to know some amazing luxury items that are worth every single penny you spend on them, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off with makeup because, well, this is a beauty channel and of course there is going to be luxury makeup in here. The first thing I have is my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Now, I've had this one for a while and this has stood the test of time so beautifully. It's a lightweight foundation which gives you beautiful coverage, yet it looks like skin. It feels like nothing on the skin and it just looks so gorgeous, so radiant, so glowy. It works across all seasons, so it's not a seasonal foundation. I have tried more than 100 foundations in my beauty career, like trust me, more than 100 foundations, but there is nothing that comes close to this foundation. So if you have a Chanel outlet near you and if you can find a shade in this range, I would highly suggest you pick this up, because once you get used to this, nothing else will compare. Next up on the list, I have my Tom Ford lipstick. Now, this is a creamy matte formulation. Some might say that you can easily find a dupe for it. Trust me, I have tried. Is there a dupe out for it? Probably yes. Have I found it yet? Nope, I haven't. The formulation of this is very different. It's so creamy, yet it looks so matte. It's beautiful on the lips. I have dry lips, okay? I have really dry lips. And with this, I don't even need to wear a lip balm, even though this is a matte finish, which is the miraculous thing. Again, if you are looking to invest in a luxury lipstick and you really want that whole 360 experience of luxury, Tom Ford is the way to go. The weight of this lipstick, the feel, the everything of this lipstick, it's just beyond beautiful. Let's move on to the realm of perfumes. Now, I have done a whole perfume collection, so I will leave a link for you guys up in the eye so you can check it out. But even in that video, I talked about this perfume and I feel like it's a great luxury perfume. I'm talking about Twilly by Hermes. Now, this is a beautiful perfume. It's so well layered, so complex. The notes are unparalleled. There's a little bit of sweet in there, a little bit of musk, a little bit of iris, and it's just such a beautiful perfume. It's long lasting, so if you spritz this on your clothes and you wash them, there's going to be a hint of this remaining on your clothes, which is great. You don't need a lot of it. It's not a perfume you need to drench yourself into for you to smell like this, but it's still not nauseating, which is really important. With strong perfumes or perfumes that are really long lasting, it's important that they're not nauseating, and this one just hits all of the checkpoints right. Okay, now let's move on to accessories, which are way more costly than a beauty or a perfume item is. So generally when people want to get into luxury, beauty or perfumes are the first thing they buy because they're way more accessible than maybe say a bag or a belt or a shoe would be. And that's why when you're buying any of the accessories, there are a couple of questions you should ask yourself. Starting off with versatility of a product. The product that you're buying, is it versatile enough to be carried out with multiple looks? Of course, you can buy statement pieces down the road, but when you're just starting, buying versatile pieces is way more important. Something that you can style with different pieces. Secondly, is it a classic style? Is it a style that would not go out of fashion really quickly? Because, you know, a lot of things, they're trendy, they look good, you might feel like you want them, but a couple of years down the line, they're not going to be trendy. You're not going to want to carry them. So going for a style that's a classic is always the best thing to do. With luxury, a lot of people don't realize this, but it's an investment too, just like jewelry is, because if you take good care of your bags, of your belts, you can actually resell them a couple of years later for higher price. That happens a lot with watches too. I have not included watches in this particular video because watches, I think, is a different video altogether. There's so much to when you are buying a watch, but with bags like Chanel, with Louis Vuitton, you actually can sell them for a higher price than what you've bought them for, which is great. It's an investment piece too. So yes, the first thing I want to talk about is the belt, and this belt is a recent addition, but I feel like it's one of the best additions to my wardrobe. I'm talking about the Sabyasachi belt, and this is the basic Bengal tiger belt. He has a couple of newer additions, but they are not as classy as this one is. This is a plain belt that you tie at the back, and this goes with literally everything. I've worn this with Western dresses, I've worn this with Indian, I've worn this with sari, I want this with everything, and this just elevates any look to another level. This does come in 3 shades. I think there's a tan shade and then there's a burgundy shade, but I think black is a classical shade to start off with, because again, black goes with everything. Now earlier Sabyasachi was selling on Karma. I did pick mine up from Karma. I'm not sure if it's on Karma any longer or not, because I couldn't find it. I feel like Sabyasachi has its own website that's getting renovated right now, and you can find it at Sabyasachi outlets. Not outlets, I would like to call them stores. You know, they're an experience. I've been to his stores a couple of times, and his stores are just an experience. But yes, the Sabyasachi belt is a classic, especially I think for Indian women, because this goes with Indian wear too. A lot of belts, like belts from Gucci or from LV, I have them, but they won't go with my Indian. This one just goes with everything. And the last product obviously has to be a bag. I love buying bags, okay? I love buying bags. But I feel like this particular bag is a great entrance point to luxury. I'm talking about my LV Neverfull. Now this has stood again the test of time. People love this bag. I have never met a person who owns this bag and has regretted buying this bag. You can easily carry it on an everyday basis if you want to do that, or you can just level it up. This goes with a lot of different outfits. This looks gorgeous, and it's a very versatile bag, and as the name suggests, never full. It never actually feels full. You can stuff this bag with anything that you want and it still feels like it's not stuffed, which is great, okay? It's great. Now with LV you have another option of Speedy, but I feel like more than Speedy, like when I went to buy in my Neverfull, I was confused between Speedy and Neverfull. This just actually won my heart way more than Speedy. I know with LV right now their twist is really in fashion, and when it comes to tote bags, the Dior book bag is really in fashion. But then again, please remember, those are trendy pieces. This is an evergreen, like an ever classical piece that does not go out of fashion. This has been a rage since years. People love this. I've seen so many people carrying this. You do have different canvas options, so if this is not a canvas option that goes for you, you can get the monogram option too, and they do have it in other colors and all of that. You can also get different lining. I went for red lining, but they also have pink lining. So obviously that depends totally on your taste and your choice, but I feel like this is a great classic bag under ₹1,00,000 to start off your luxury journey. And yes, with that I finished my video on 5 luxury items that are totally worth your money. Do let me know if you'd like to see more parts to this video, because there are a lot of things that I can discuss, a lot of other items I can recommend to you guys. If there's a particular item, like a genre that you want to see, maybe say sunglasses or watches or just perfumes or just makeup, do let me know. I would love to do that for you guys. But yes, that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.